The 2012 Sandy Hook school massacre was a hoax. Bloomberg Money Watch at 26 and 56 past every hour. I'm Andrew O'Day for 1010 Win.
Thanks, Drew. Love me tender, huh? Elon Musk, golly. We're back in a moment. When's news time? 4:27.
Who better to treat your cancer than John Theurer Cancer Center, whose specialists with 30 years experience are part of a division solely dedicated to treating patients with multiple myeloma, who provide innovative treatments including CAR-T and stem cell therapy, and who offer new hope with life-changing clinical trials. When it comes to your cancer, there's no question. New Jersey's best cancer center, as recognized by U.S. News and World Report, is John Theurer Cancer Center. To see or speak to an expert within 48 hours, call 833-CANCER-MD.
The largest automotive experience in North America is back. The New York International Auto Show. See it. Brand new models debut, sneak peeks, and exotic. Feel it. You on the test track in the latest electric vehicles. Hear it. The oohs and ahs as we come together again for the largest ever auto show at the expanded Javits Center. The New York International Auto Show, now open through Sunday the 24th. Tickets and details at autoshowny.com.
This is the feeling you get when you have a dedicated Fidelity Wealth Planner looking at your full financial picture. Someone working with you on a flexible, comprehensive wealth plan based on your goals, helping you balance risk and reward. It's being able to enjoy today because you have a plan for the future. This is the planning effect from Fidelity. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC.
At CDW, we get new work environments can bring new distractions.
My kitchen is my new office. It's also home to our new family smoothie machine.
Well, CDW experts can pre-configure Dell Latitude 9000 series laptops with built-in AI that learns how users work to minimize disruptions and help you and your organization stay productive. Ooh, even when life gets messy.
I'll get the hose.
For technology that helps you adapt, trust Dell Technologies and IT Orchestration by CDW. People who get it. Learn more at cdw.com/Dell Client.
If you're looking for real news, News Nation doesn't take sides or lean into political agendas. At News Nation, you get all sides. News Nation, news for all America. Go to newsnationnow.com/join us to find your television provider.
Cold and turning very windy with rain heavy at times tonight, folks, before it tapers off right there at daybreak. You want to watch for flooding out in the usual areas. We'll get to a low of 42 degrees tonight, and then tomorrow windy and chilly with clouds and a few sunny breaks, maybe a shower around in the afternoon. Real feels in the 30s and 40s tomorrow. Tomorrow night, clearing brisk and chilly with a low of 41. Right now, we are at 47 degrees and dropping in Midtown on this Monday. Good afternoon. I'm Larry Mullins. When's news time at the Tone? 4:30.
Good afternoon. I'm Lori Madden. An Upper West Side resident isn't budging, and a developer is accusing him of holding up a multi-million-dollar condo.
A noise machine, construction cameras, these are tactics Adam Lightman Bailey says a developer is using to force his client, Ahmadinejad Azu, to move out of his condo.
It's more harassment and bullying that I've ever seen in any case in my 27 years as a lawyer.
Azu's neighbors all agreed to move out when the developer Naftali Group recently bought the building at 215 West 84th Street. Bailey says Azu has the right to live there.
He's been sued in housing court for an eviction, even though he has every right to stay under an emergency law as a result of COVID, where people have having trouble keeping their jobs and paying their rent.
He says his client just needs time to find a new place to live. Darius Ramsey is 1010 Wins News.
We have reached out to the Naftali Group for response. Wins News Time 4:31. Time for traffic and transit with Jody Vale.
And Lori, let's go over to Westchester on the Bronx. We're seeing more jam ups on the Hutch right between Boston Post Road and Mamaroneck Road and the New England Thruway. That's going to slow down from the New York State line as you make your way to Connecticut. Connecticut Turnpike is just jammed up from Greenwich and then into Stanford and then into Norwalk and Darien. So expect delays both ways. A big old crawl back in the Bronx on the Deegan between 179th Street and Yankee Stadium, and it's hardly moving westbound cross Bronx once again. And let's take a look at the bridges and tunnels. Here's what you need to know about the George in and out. It's going to be about a 25-minute wait. This is inbound from 8095. Outbound, we're looking at about 35 minutes. And then outbound at the Lincoln and Holland
It's looking okay. Inbound, we're up to about 25 to 30 minutes. And the east side of Manhattan's going to be bumper to bumper. Harlem River Drive, 3rd Avenue Bridge to the GWB. And west side, we're jammed northbound Henry Hudson from the 120s up to the 150s. Traffic is sponsored by the Barnes Firm. In a jam, call the Barnes Firm traffic tip line 844-JAM-1010. Traffic and transit every 10 minutes on the ones. Breaking traffic alerts when they happen on 1010 Wins.
I'm attorney Rich Barnes. If you've been hurt in a slip and fall accident, choosing the right firm is critical to get the help you need and the best result possible.
The Barnes Firm, injury attorneys, call 1-800-8-million.
Manhattan, Long Island.
Now the AccuWeather 4-day forecast. Here is meteorologist Brian Thompson.
Well, Lori, over the next several hours, you're going to see some rain overspread the area from southwest to northeast. It'll be light at first, but we'll have some heavier rounds of rain during the evening hours tonight, or at least during the first part of the night. Between about 8 and 2 is when we expect some of the heaviest rain to come on through. May last a little bit longer north of the city. Then that rain will taper off by daybreak. Watch for ponding on roads and flooding in poor drainage areas if you plan to travel later this evening. There could be some wet snow even mixed in across some distant inland suburbs, although no real accumulation expected in most areas. There will be some coastal flooding around the time of high tide, and the storm moving through is also going to bring some strong gusty winds. A wind advisory in effect for the city of Long Island from 8 p.m. tonight through 6 a.m. tomorrow for wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. So a low 42 tonight, windy and chilly tomorrow. It's going to be a mostly dry day with clouds and a few breaks of sun. There could be a stray shower, especially in the afternoon. High 53. Winds will still gust up to 40 miles per hour, so real feels will be in the 30s and 40s. Clearing brisk and chilly tomorrow night, low 41. Mostly sunny, a milder day on Wednesday, high 59. And it will continue to warm up Thursday and Friday. Clouds and some sun Thursday, high 60. More sunshine Friday and a high near 70. Right now, 47 degrees and cloudy in Midtown, are going down to 42. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Brian Thompson on New York's weather station, 1010 Winds.
Capital One Shopping searches for and applies available coupon codes. What's in your wallet? Savings and available coupons vary.
Wednesday's time, 4:34. They're called micro-fulfillment centers, and a city lawmaker says they're not so fulfilling to the rest of the neighborhood.
On the corner of 102nd and Broadway, there are 2 of these micro-fulfillment centers, the places where workers on bikes and in trucks race to get your order when you use those rapid delivery apps like Gorillas, Joker, and DoorDash. City Councilwoman Gail Brewer says nearly 24 locations in the city are violating some sort of city regulation.
You have to follow the law, and you also have to have transparency of the window. All we're saying is, you want to do this, fine, but you got to follow the law, just like every other retail establishment.
Brewer urging the city to take action and get these fulfillment centers into compliance. Eileen LaPalmer, 1010 Winds on the Upper West Side. Wednesday's time, 4:35. You've got until midnight to get your taxes in. It's tax day.
Procrastinators are helping to fuel what the IRS is calling its most challenging year ever. The agency started accepting and processing 2021 tax returns 17 days earlier than last tax season, but about 2% fewer people had filed by April 1st. The staffing at the IRS stands about where it did in 1970, but don't assume that you won't be contacted for filing a problem return or not filing at all.
Correspondent Jim Ryan. The life insurance claim on JFK assassin Lee Harvey Oswald is paying off more now than it did 59 years ago. The claim that Oswald's mother filed, which netted her $863, has been sold at auction for nearly $80,000. No word on the buyer. Several companies owned by conspiracy pusher Alex Jones are heading into bankruptcy. InfoWars has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in court filing, saying it has less than $50,000 worth of assets and liabilities, estimated to be between $1 million and $10 million. Creditors listed include relatives of some of the 20 children and 6 educators killed in the Sandy Hook massacre, many of whom have sued InfoWars founder Alex Jones for defamation. Jones is the talk show host who claimed that the mass shooting was a hoax. He now says not only is his company bankrupt, he concedes the shooting did happen. Sherry Preston, ABC News. The White House Easter egg roll was back in person this year.
The joy, the laughter, and the occasional, at least with my young grandson, so many too, the occasional, there's Easter Bunny. We'll sometimes.
The President and First Lady hosting the last 2 Easter egg rolls were canceled because of the pandemic. Wednesday's time, 4:36. It's a real cut-up on the auction block. Here's Johnny. 1010 Wins. Entertainment is next. Okay, guys, we gotta put our trays up for takeoff.
Where's Dad?
Oh, he's in the back. We could only get 3 seats together.
Daddy, my pillow.
We'll get it later. Can you not put your feet up, please?
Why are we going?
We must be in line for takeoff.
Like security.
Well, that was a different line.
I have to go.
We just sat down.
But I have to go.
The seatbelt sign's on.
Why aren't we moving?
Hey, no kicking.
15th in line for takeoff.
Son of a...
Don't go there. Go on a real vacation. Go RVing. Learn more at GoRVing.com.
At Optimum, each one of us are working every day to reconnect with you. And employee by employee, bit by bit, we're bringing some big changes.
Take me. I'm working hard to bring Optimum Fiber, a new 100% fiber internet network, into your home for more speed and reliability.
And me, I can help customers combine that with Optimum Mobile, now on the T-Mobile network, so they can stay seamlessly connected at home and on the go.
I love telling my customers that they can have the flexibility to choose the products that work for them, with no forced bundles or annual contracts.
When I help solve issues, I strive to keep your satisfaction my top priority. In fact, we're always here for you with support in-store or online and over the phone 24/7.
But beyond helping you, we're also helping our communities
By donating millions to public schools and local organizations.
to empower the next generation of innovators. And little by little, all that progress adds up to something much bigger, reconnecting with you and what you love.
So let's reconnect. See all the progress we're making at optimum.com/reconnect.
Wednesday's time, 4:38. Now, 1010 wins entertainment. It's the axe that Jack used.
And I'll blow your house in.
The axe that Jack Nicholson's character, Jack Torrance, was swinging and terrifying his family with in The Shining is hitting the auction block. Pre-sale estimates say it could fetch $100,000. Bidding begins on Wednesday. The Bat Signal is now streaming.
When that light hits the sky, it's not just a call, it's a warning.
The Batman is now streaming on HBO Max. It will premiere on HBO this Saturday night. The movie makes its debut on the platforms after raking in $750 million worldwide in theaters. Wins News Time, 4:39.
Balance of Nature's fruits and vegetables in a capsule. Changing the world, one life at a time.
I'm a retired firefighter, and I have been retired for about 6 years. I had a lot of damage done to my body over the course of my employment, and I'm coming up on my first year anniversary of taking Balance of Nature. And I'm agile and energetic, and the doctors and the physical therapists are amazed. They're like, you don't even need us. I don't think that I would be doing half as well as I'm doing if I hadn't had extra nutrition from Balance of Nature to help my body heal itself.
Start your journey to better health with Balance of Nature right now. Call 1-800-246-8751 or go to balanceofnature.com for more information or to place your order. Shipping is always free. And don't forget to get 35% off your first order as a preferred customer by using discount code New York. The station you know, the people you trust. 1010 wins.
The Newswatch never stops. This is 1010 Wins. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good afternoon. 47 degrees at 4:40. I'm Lori Metten, and here's what's happening. The MTA and the White House say they're reviewing today's order by a federal judge in Florida that threw out the federal mask mandate for public transit. Amid an uptick in COVID infections, Mayor Adams, who just got through his own bout with the virus, is encouraging New Yorkers to still mask up. 2 days after a Queens woman was found dead, her body stuffed into a duffel bag in Forest Hills, we're learning new details of the investigation. Our Glen with that story coming up. Attorneys for former Lieutenant Governor Brian Benjamin cite a Supreme Court ruling as they begin to fight corruption charges against the New York Democrat. It's the ultimate yard sale. Martha Stewart is selling her stuff from her Westchester estate. On Wall Street, the Dow closed down 39 points today. The Nasdaq was off 18. The S&P falling a point. 1010 Wins AccuWeather says a nor'easter is moving in tonight, and as a result, the Mets have postponed tonight's game against the Giants. We'll get a live update from AccuWeather in just a moment. Wins News Time 4:41. Time for traffic and transit with Jody Vale.
And Lori, let's go to the Bronx, which is hardly moving. I know, surprise. Northbound Bruckner near 149th Street. That's a stall blocking the center lane. And we have many more delays on the Deegan. It's just packed up. And the Cross Bronx is bumper to bumper. And we have another stall that jams you up on the Verrazano Bridge. Westbound, this is from the Belt Parkway ramp. And that right lane is closed, so expect delays there. Another crash in the BQE southbound. This is at Old Fulton Street and Cadman Plaza. Expect that to be all jammed up as the right lane is blocked. Could it be any more jammed up, though? And then we have a crash in New Jersey. This is on the Turnpike, Eastern Spur northbound, right near 15W for 280, and that left lane is blocked. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. Inbound at George, 8095, it's about a 20-minute wait. It's about 45 to 60, though, outbound from the Cross Bronx. And we're looking at the Lincoln outbound, it's up to 30 minutes. Holland outbound, 30 to 45 minutes. I'm Jody Dale. Our next report at 4:51 on 1010 Winds.
We've got some nasty weather heading our way tonight. Let's get caught up on this storm. We're going to check in with AccuWeather's Brian Thompson. Brian.
Yeah, Lori, it's a storm that's going to track right over us later tonight. We're starting to see the initial batch of rain get pretty close. The leading edge of the rain in New Jersey extends from about Trenton over toward Toms River. This is moving to the north and east, so you folks in Monmouth, Middlesex counties will be seeing the rain arrive pretty shortly. Might be a few sprinkles in northwestern New Jersey, a lot of that not reaching the ground just yet. We will see rain overspread the area over the next 3 to 4 hours, and then the rain